This is part 4 of our weapon system series and the direct continuation of the AI shooter project. In this short, modular episode, you will learn how to spawn Niagara effects in Unreal Engine, specifically adding a proper muzzle flash to your weapon. Everything shown here is reusable and can be applied to any other project, not just this one. Let's start by adding a muzzle flash effect to our weapon. Right now, when we fire, everything works logically, but visually it still feels incomplete. A muzzle flash helps sell the shot and makes the weapon feel much more responsive and alive. In this part, we will not create a muzzle flash effect from scratch. If you want a full Niagara effect creation tutorial later, let me know in the comments and support the video so I can clearly see the demand. For now, we will use a ready-made free effect so we can focus on gameplay logic instead of VFX authoring. This project is using Unreal Engine version 5.7. If you already have the Fab plugin installed, you can access it directly from inside the editor. Go to the top menu, click on Window, and then click on Fab. This opens the Fab marketplace inside Unreal Engine. In the search bar, type muzzle flash. Once the results appear, use the filter options and set the price to free only. This helps us avoid paid assets and keeps the project accessible for everyone following along. From the free results, we will use the muzzle flash asset created by Copo Study. This asset is lightweight, clean, and works well for testing and prototyping weapon systems. Click on the asset to open its details page. Then click Add to Project. You may see a compatibility warning because this asset targets an older Unreal Engine version. That is completely fine. When Unreal asks you to select a version, choose Unreal Engine 5.4 and continue. Niagara systems are generally forward compatible, and this asset works without issues in 5.7. Once you confirm, Unreal will start downloading the asset and adding it to your project. Wait until the process finishes completely. After the download is done and the asset is added to the project, we will continue by inspecting the muzzle flash system and attaching it to our weapon so it spawns correctly at the FirePoint when we shoot. This will be the first visual upgrade to our firing system, and from here, we will continue layering effects in a clean and controlled way. Now let us open the content browser and navigate to the muzzle flash folder. Open it, then open the muzzle flash folder inside it again, and finally open the Niagara folder. Here you will see a Niagara system called ns_muzzle flash. Double-click it to open the system. As you can see, this is already a nicely built muzzle flash effect. You can play it in the preview and take a moment to explore the system if you want to learn a bit more about how Niagara effects are structured. We are not going to modify the visual effect itself in this episode, but before we use it, we need to fix how this system behaves. In the System Overview panel, zoom in and click on the main ns_muzzle flash system node. In the Details panel, find the System State section. First, change inactive response from complete to kill. This ensures the system fully stops instead of lingering. Next, change the loop behavior from infinite to once. Finally, set the loop duration from 5 seconds to around 0.1 seconds. You can fine-tune this value later, but the goal here is to make sure the muzzle flash plays only once per shot and does not loop forever. Now the muzzle flash system is ready to be used. Next, open the content browser again, go to the third-person folder, then open Blueprints, and open BP_third-person character. In the Components panel, select the FirePoint component. In the Details panel, reset its rotation to 0, 0, 0. This step is very important. If the FirePoint rotation is not reset, the muzzle flash will not align correctly with the weapon direction. Now move to the event graph and find the IA fire logic. Look for the play sound at location node that runs after play anim montage. Disconnect the execution wire that goes from play sound at location to the line trace node. In between them, add a spawn system at location node. For the system template, select ns_muzzle flash. For the location input, reuse the same get world location value that was previously used for the sound. This ensures the muzzle flash spawns exactly at the FirePoint position. Next, drag from the FirePoint component and get its world rotation. Connect that rotation to the rotation input of the spawn system at location node. Leave the scale at 1 and make sure Auto Destroy and Auto Activate are enabled. Finally, connect the execution output of spawn system at location to the line trace by channel node so the firing flow continues as before. Compile and save the blueprint. Now press play, pick up the weapon, and start firing. You should see a clean and responsive muzzle flash spawning directly in front of the weapon each time you shoot. This same technique can be reused later to add additional effects such as sparks, smoke, or shell ejection. If this was helpful, do not forget to subscribe and drop a comment below. Your feedback directly shapes the next episodes.